Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the second grade concept of multiplication, specifically how we can begin to understand how to represent it, and we'll do it in 5 minutes or less. So we have a simple word problem on the screen here. There are 7 rows of chairs, and the classroom in each row had 3 chairs. How many chairs were there all together? So this can be solved with addition or multiplication. And one thing that I want us to understand is that one way to think of multiplication is repeated addition. It's just a shortcut. That's all multiplication is, of adding something many times together. So let's draw a picture here. We've got 7 rows. So I'm just going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then each row had 3 chairs. So I'm just going to draw the number 3. 7 times. So that's one way to represent it. If I want to, I could draw an array. So an array is when you take a certain number of objects. So in this case, I'm just drawing little dots. And you put them in equal rows and groups. So you notice in my first drawing, I drew 7 lines to represent each row. Then I just drew the number 3. At this point, I actually drew a dot for each chair. So if I wanted to, I could count, and I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So if I wanted to, I can say 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 21. Or I could say 7 times 3. So 7 times 3 means I have 7. You can think of the times, the X symbol there, as the words groups of. So 7 groups of 3. Now the nice thing is multiplication is a lot like addition because it's repeated addition, and you have the commutative property. The commutative property is the order property. You can flip the order, and you can do these in any order you want to. So instead of 7 groups of 3, if you want to, you can do 3 groups of 7. And so if you were to do 7 plus 7 plus 7, guess what? You'll get the same answer, 21. Let's look at another example. Sometimes in second grade, you'll be given a multiplication fact, 4 times 6, and you will have to write a story to match that fact. So let's see if we can come up with a simple story. So we're thinking of 4 groups of 6. So that might be thinking of, let's say you have 4 boxes. A simple way to write a story would say, let's think of a name. We could say Yvette had 4 boxes. And then you got to think, what does she have in each box? Or what can she put in each box? We'll say she has... And it needs to be the same number in each box. That's where the 6 is going to come in. She has 6 cars in each box. And that in each lets us know that we have equal groups. Multiplication only works if you have equal groups. It doesn't work if she's got 8 cars in one box and 2 cars in another box. There needs to be equal groups, the same number in each group. So then we can ask, how many cars does she have? And that's a very simple problem. Now let's solve it. We can draw an array if we want to. We have 4 groups of 6. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we can have each row represent a box if we want to. And so that's going to get us 6, 12, 18, and 24. So it looks like our answer is going to be 24. If we wanted to, we could just add 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. That is 24. Or remember, we can flip around if we want to. We can say 6 times 4. And that's also going to give us 24.